America finds itself at a crossroads. A former president, once the symbol of American power, is now a convicted felon. Yet, he is actively campaigning to reclaim the presidency. This unprecedented situation raises profound questions about the future of American democracy and the rule of law. Can a nation founded on principles of equality and justice reconcile itself with a convicted felon as its leader? The leader of the free world, once revered and feared, is now a figure of controversy and division. The Trump conviction has thrown the country into a tailspin. His supporters view the convictions as a politically motivated witch hunt. Their unwavering support, fueled by misinformation and distrust of institutions, poses a significant challenge to the peaceful transfer of power. The guilty verdicts against Donald Trump did not come as a surprise to many. Years of investigations and mounting evidence had created an atmosphere of anticipation. The charges, ranging from financial crimes to obstruction of justice, painted a picture of a man who believed himself to be above the law. The courts, however, disagreed. The trials were highly publicized and deeply divisive. Trump's legal team attacked the integrity of the judicial system, accusing prosecutors of political bias. The prosecution presented a compelling case that Trump had engaged in a pattern of criminal behavior. The jury's decision to convict was a watershed moment in American history. The verdict was hailed by many as a victory for the rule of law. However, it also exposed deep divisions within the country, threatening the fabric of American society. The Trump conviction has exacerbated the already deep political divisions in the United States. While many view the verdict as a long overdue reckoning, a significant portion sees it as a politically motivated witch hunt. This divide, fueled by partisan media and misinformation, has created a climate of distrust and animosity. Trump supporters see him as a champion of the forgotten man, targeted by the deep state. On the other side, many see the conviction as a victory for democracy and the rule of law. They argue that no one should be above the law. This fundamental disagreement highlights the fragility of American democracy. The Constitution is remarkably silent on whether a convicted felon can run for president. It outlines only 3 eligibility criteria: a natural-born citizen, at least 35 years old, and a resident for 14 years. This omission has created a legal gray area, now at the center of a national debate. Legal scholars are divided, with some arguing the framers never envisioned this scenario. Others contend the Constitution's silence implies the decision is left to the voters. A presidential pardon would not automatically restore eligibility to hold office. This situation exposes a glaring flaw in the American political system. The prospect of a Trump 2024 campaign has provided fertile ground for satirists and comedians. The idea of a man convicted of multiple crimes seeking to reclaim the presidency is almost too ludicrous to believe. Imagine the campaign rallies, Trump railing against the deep state that convicted him, while asking to be reinstated as their leader. The irony would be lost on his most ardent supporters, who view him as a political martyr. The campaign merchandise practically designs itself. Orange is the new POTUS t-shirts, lock her up, again, hats. The absurdity of it all would be a constant source of dark humor for those who see Trump's return to power as a threat to American democracy. The GOP dilemma: embrace or erase Trumpism. The Republican Party finds itself at a crossroads. The party's base remains fiercely loyal to Trump, viewing him as a champion of their values. However, Trump's conviction poses a significant dilemma for the GOP. Embracing Trumpism risks alienating moderate voters and further dividing the country. Repudiating Trump carries its own risks, potentially leading to a backlash from his supporters. The GOP must decide whether to cling to Trumpism or chart a new course. The future of the GOP and perhaps the nation hangs in the balance. Global repercussions. America's image tarnished. The Trump conviction has sent shockwaves across the globe. Once seen as a beacon of democracy, the United States is now viewed with pity, disbelief, and concern. The idea that a former president could be convicted of multiple crimes has shaken the world's confidence in American democracy. Allies are questioning the stability and reliability of the United States as a global partner. The chaotic Trump years have raised doubts about America's commitment to democratic values. The perception of America as a nation in decline has emboldened adversaries. The damage to America's soft power is incalculable. Rebuilding trust and restoring America's standing will require a concerted effort to reaffirm its commitment to democratic values. The Trump conviction has brought into sharp focus the fragility of American institutions. Trump's attacks on the judiciary, media, and law enforcement have eroded public trust. The judiciary has faced unprecedented challenges during the Trump era. The media, often referred to as the Fourth Estate, has also been a target of Trump's ire. The erosion of trust in these vital institutions poses a grave threat to American democracy. When citizens lose faith in institutions, they become more susceptible to misinformation and extremism. The future of American democracy. A time for reflection. The Trump conviction stands as a pivotal moment in American history. The nation finds itself at a crossroads, grappling with fundamental questions about the rule of law and the integrity of its institutions. The path forward will not be easy. The deep divisions that define American society will not disappear overnight. Yet, amidst the turmoil, there is hope. The Trump conviction serves as a powerful affirmation that no one is above the law. It is a testament to the resilience of American institutions. The future of American democracy depends on the choices its citizens make today. It requires a recommitment to the core principles of freedom, equality, and justice. The time for reflection and action is now.